Today we will be installing these two products onto my Bambulab P1S. In the bigger box we have the Panda Vent, which is a smart chamber ventilation system with lights on the front and the back, and it looks really cool. And in the other box we have the Panda Status, which is like a LED light indicator to show print progress, failure and other stuff like that. Both products are from BIQU, that is BIQU, which I have never heard of, but they look pretty good. Let's start off with the simpler one, the Panda Status, and leave the best till last. This is the machine that's gonna get all of this awesome treatment, and it is my Bambulab P1S. Now, let's see what we have in here. This looks pretty interesting. We have multiple 3M sticky tape pads. We've got some cables, these weird black sticky pads, this controller here that looks pretty advanced, the LED light bar itself, and this piece, so no clue what this is, some kind of rubber thing, and then these wipes, pretty weird. There is a QR code on the side of the box here, and if you scan that, this page comes up. So we have some information about the thing itself, specifications, and then we have the assembly manual. So this is going to come in very clutch, I think, very useful. First of all, I think we need to print this little piece here to hold the control board. There we go. Now while that was printing, I did some research, and it actually looks like this is going to be quite complicated to put this together. There's lots of different steps, pieces and stuff. It's going to take a while. So according to the manual, we first need to get these two pieces, the one that we just printed, and put that in this way, I believe. Yep, just like that, and then we slot in this piece on the back just to snap it in and lock it into place. So now we have the ports on the back here and the USB-C connector on the side. Next we're going to be working here and around the back, so I'm just going to take all of these cables off and it's going to make it so much easier. Okay, now that everything is removed, we can take out this tube from here, hopefully, yes. And we have to take this black piece out somehow. Just like that, I guess. And now we have to pull... How do we get this out? Oh! There we go. So here is the original one. You can see no cutouts anywhere. And then on this new one, there is a cut here at the bottom. Not sure if you can see that. Anyway, next we route our included USB-C cable through here. And into our controller here, just like that. Then our controller piece here goes in somehow like this, and we have to compress the spring on top just in here. Then we can put this cable in here. This is going to be really hard to film, but I'm basically just going to route this cable down through here using one of these black sticky pads. There we go, it was just that pad there. Okay, I'm just going to do a few of these steps off camera. They're so tedious with filming and stuff, it just gets really hard. And there we go. That was actually not hard at all. All I had to do was put the cable through those clips there, route it down there with some tape, and then we're still got to tape it on the bottom here. You can see it hanging around. So we're gonna tape that to the black beam there and just back there. But look at that, we've got the light bar installed. Looks really nice. Okay, now the most satisfying part of this whole video. Oh yeah, beautiful. Now about 15 minutes, maybe 20 later, and I've got the cable wired underneath, and I think we're ready for the software. So let's temporarily plug it into our power bank, just until I have a permanent place for it. Oh, we have some lights. Look at that, blue pulsing. I wonder what that means. So I've got the Panda Status showing up here, And it says that the password is 987 654 321. Okay, let's see if that works. Oh yes, we do. Okay, English, next, Wi-Fi. Now it wants me to put in all of the details of the printer, so let me do that. And there we go, we have set the software up. So as you can see, when I talk, it pulses here really nicely. So it's reactive to sound, which is awesome to see. Then on the screen here, I have some different options I can change to, for example, H2D, which is basically like I can set when it's idle that it's meant to be orange. And then whenever it's printing, for example, I can modify the colors here, and so it's gonna go green when it's printing. You can also set the brightness here. So it's very responsive as well. You can see how fast this happens. Very nice. But for now, let's stick to the music mode. What else is there? We can change the color. So the pitch is gonna change the color. So if I go really deep, it goes green. And then if I go really high, it goes orange and red. Pretty cool, isn't it? So as you can see on my phone here, I've set it up so when it's idle, it's gonna be white. When it's green, it's gonna be printing, and red is the error. So right now it is of course white because it is idling, but let's start a print and see if it's gonna change. Okay, I have started a test print, and yeah, it's gone green. Light bar is green. It looks really nice. It is pretty bright as well. And for those curious, yes, when you shut the door, it is still possible to see it through, even though it's a little bit dimmer, but I think that looks really awesome. Cool. I do not think that there is much of like a functional use for this kind of thing, but it looks pretty cool and it adds some style to the printer. Now you can see that it's like pulsing orange across. That means that it is printing. At least that's what I'm speculating that means. I'm not actually sure, but that is the most obvious thing. And now let's cancel the print and see how fast it goes back to green. Or orange. I don't remember which one it was. Or white? Ah yeah, it was white. There you go. Pretty damn cool. I like the status mode, but I think music is even cooler. It's more responsive and looks more interesting. And there we go, we have fully unboxed, installed and played around with the BIQU Panda Status LED for Bambulab printers. I have to say, I really like it. I know I was meant to do the other one as well, the cooling system, but for this video I think that's a little bit too much. The video is just too long. I'm going to leave that for part 2. So keep an eye out on my channel, you will see that video soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will leave a link to the Panda Status LED and to the cooling system in the description if you'd like to check them out. I would definitely recommend the Panda Status LED. It looks really cool, I'm actually looking at it right now, and I have to say, I like it. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.